So I'm out in the middle of a service call / repair. I came out, the homeowner basically has a heat pump system with electric backup, and it wasn't heating with the heat pump. He said the heat pump keeps running but it won't heat. I came out, engaged up, and basically realized pretty quickly that I was not quite flat but almost flat. My pressures were just way off. I could clearly tell it was extremely low. So I let the customer know and then told him we kind of had to proceed with a leak test. So I weighed out what was in there. I only got out about a pound, and this thing holds, let's see, I think it holds a decent amount of refrigerant. It holds, looks like 166 ounces. So yeah, it's clearly really flat of 410A. And so I recovered, weighed everything out, and then got about a pound out, and then I pumped it full of nitrogen up to kind of see if I could see any obvious leaks. Just as I was like recovering as well, I was kind of visually inspecting. A lot of times when you see a lot of oil, you can kind of pinpoint roughly where a leak might be. I was looking down to the top of this guy, and I could see a lot of oil in this general area. And so I knew that was kind of an area to start my process with. So I pumped it up full of nitrogen, and then I actually used soap bubbles on a lot of this area and started soap bubbling just kind of everything, like all the obvious like fittings and stuff that's screwed in, and just any brazes right here as well, just stuff that's kind of more prone to leaks. I wasn't getting anything, which was kind of driving me nuts because I could see a ton of oil. And then finally I have seen like micro leak cracks in the copper, just vibration, that weak point in the copper. Not totally sure the cause of it, but I started to soap bubble, and I could not hear this leak anywhere, but I knew it had to be decent to leak out that much refrigerant. And then finally I hit just the right spot, and I actually found the leak right here in this bend on the 90. There was it was exactly what I was kind of talking about. It's about, I'd say about that long of a crack, so probably about half an inch long crack. What I have found with that is I have been able to braze over the top of those cracks to seal them, but I don't do just like a little tiny chunk. I usually do a lot longer, because sometimes that micro crack might have even a finer crack that you can't see that's even longer. So I actually brazed a long swoop. I mean, if I had the extra copper, if I had this size copper on my truck, I definitely would have just cut it out and put all new chunk in, but I don't, and this guy's out in the middle of nowhere. So to get him taken care of, I've had really good luck fixing these with just doing that tactic of doing a long sweeping braze. So now I'm going to pressure test again, make sure it holds, and then I will put a vacuum on the system and then charge this guy up and see what we got going on. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, just kind of following all the clues that was left behind with like the oil and in this whole general area and stuff like that. So that should take care of everything. I mean, everything else I think was working fine. I'm sure obviously I had a lot of extra wear and tear on the compressor and everything, being as it was trying to run being dang near flat. So but yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over. It's just kind of a simple thing. It's obviously time consuming but simple. So I'll be up and out of here in a little bit. But if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.